Good afternoon, Taurus and fellow cross-watchers. Welcome to Inner Knowing Messages Tarot. My name is Rhiannon and I'm here today to do your August monthly reading. Now, what I would like you to do, take a slow, deep breath and allow yourself to arrive in this moment. If you found this reading, whether that's today, a week, so's time, or even a few months down the road, trust that you are meant to hear something today. This is a timeless reading. Whether you're watching it now, like I say, or in a few months' time, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? Your intuition knows what's meant for you. So welcome, everyone. So your intuition has probably been whispering to you quite a lot lately. You know that gut feeling that you've been having, something that's been nagging at you and you just can't quite put your finger on it? Well, listen to it. And that's why you're here now. Remember, the answers you're seeking or searching for are already inside you. These readings are purely here for guidance, and you have discernment and you have the decision and control over what you decide to do, believe, or other. These cards are simply here to help you on your journey because your soul knows best. Okay, Taurus and cross-watchers, welcome all. Thank you for being here. So we've got 4 tarot cards that we're going to start with, and then we're going to move on to the other 2 cards that I've got there. Okay. So we start off with a really good card, which is the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that there in the light. There we go. I turned that light on to see if you can see better. Right, okay. So 6 of Pentacles, okay. This is a really positive card. This is something that everyone would like to have in their reading, okay, because it's all about generosity. It's about having gifts, either you are giving or you are receiving. You know, it could be about donations, money. It can be about community, assistance, support, employment, sharing kindness, prosperity, power, authority, control, and investors. So ultimately, if you've been waiting for something to come, it will always come at the right time. It may not feel like it is the right time because you're forever waiting. You have to constantly be patient. And believe me, I'm one of the least impatient people there are. Okay, so I really have to be patient with so many things. And I am coming around to it slowly, but sometimes we're only human, right? You know, we are all wanting to get everything done now, you know, and you don't want to wait another 2 months, 5 months, whatever. But take this for what it is. There's something definitely happening. There's definitely a change. Things are looking up. Things are positive. Let me know in the comments. Now, I feel that 6 of Coins, or Pentacles as it were, is moving on from this 5 of Pentacles. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is when you're stuck, when you're feeling like down in the mouth, where, you know, you're feeling stuck. There's not much money in the bank, if at all any. Maybe you've had to go and temporarily move out of somewhere and find somewhere else, or maybe you're sofa surfing right now because things are just, you know, basically gone. Sorry, you guys, you can hardly see it. Things have gone not quite the way that you expected or planned, but you're moving out of this now because these people here, they just moved past this window and there's a doorway into this castle. And when they go into this building here, that's when they start to see positiveness. They start to warm up, they're dry, they're safe, you know, they're protective. And hence why you've then got the 6 of Pentacles, because this is now what's coming in for you. All right, so things are definitely looking up. Now, you do have a choice because you have the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands is being on a bit of a crossroads. There's 2 paths, or a decision or options coming in. Maybe you're planning something and you're not sure now which way to go. Do I take the left option or the right? Do I A or B? You know, whatever has, you know, is basically been possibly offered or that you've come to the decision on. This is also about... you could be deciding to, how do I put it into words? You know, you could be suddenly feeling like you've got to leave or you've got to possibly move on to something. You know, should I stay? Should I go? There's a lot of anticipation and restlessness there. You know, you might be detaching from someone or something, but ultimately that decision is yours, okay? Oh, look again. And then we have the Two of Swords. So there's definitely a big choice, a big option, a big movement, a shift, something that you've got to decide, right, this is it. I'm taking action. I'm going to do whatever. But one thing I will say, whatever option you take is the right option. Now, I know that does not help because you still want someone to tell you which one to go, which way to go, which option to take. But ultimately, whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So just go with your gut. If your gut says go with one, go with one. If your gut says go with two, go with number two, A or B, left or right, whatever it is. Trust your gut. Your gut knows best. It's your second brain. Okay. Oh, then we have 1111. And this is like intuition. It's about important times. It can be symbolizing harmony, balance, counterparts. You know, it's a really important time, an important number. It's like things are aligning now, coming together for you. And then we have angel number 666. Now, don't worry, this is not the devil's card as people associate the three sixes with. This is about reflection. Now, it's through your reflection how you make decisions, okay? Because you think back over what's happened, you realize what you've learned, what you don't like, what you do like. And it's also about affection and compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Okay, and it says here that several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self assurance, and trust. Put your attention to your feelings and use them to help become a better person. Okay, don't give up, guys. This is just the saying is like if you've been rejected from something, people say rejection is God's protection and redirection. So maybe something hasn't gone to plan, maybe, or you thought your life would turn out a certain way by a certain age and it's the complete opposite. You know, I thought when I was 21 I'd be married and have 3 children. Well, I never got married at 21 and I've never had children. So, you know, these things, you know, as much as you may want it a certain way, you know, it doesn't always happen. And so what can you learn from that? What can you do now? So you've got those options, those big decisions to make, but trust your gut ultimately. Now, if any of this resonates with you, please let me know, okay? Please put in the comments as well if any of this resonated with you. Now, the first 3 minutes of this reading is the short version. So if you've been and stayed until the very end, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting me in this channel. And if you haven't done so already, please could you subscribe and like this video? I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, Taurus and fellow cross watchers, thank you for being here. I always love to know where you're from, how things are working out for you, and if anything resonates, and if anything makes sense at all, please let me know and I will always respond to your comments. So until next time, guys, thank you all for being here. I shall be back again soon. Take care and stay blessed.